Hey there, and welcome to MTG Meow, Magic Enjoyed Other Ways.
Meow.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Abbey.
And today we are taking a look at the Aenyr custom Magic set. Don't laugh, Abbey, don't laugh.
Why?
Anyway, yeah, it's kind of a funny set, but anyway, this set is named Aenyr. It was made by Zervants, and it's a set based on art and music, which is kind of an original, cool little take as we scroll through some of the cards here while we talk about it. And this set was also alluded to in the last set we did, Magic Villains. So if you haven't checked it out yet, be sure to check it out, and that kind of made us want us to check out what this set's all about too.
Well, that's interesting.
And this set, you know, being based around music and stuff, we're going to just show off what the mechanics are and a few cool things, and then we'll get right into some exhibition matches with these cards. So the first mechanic to talk about is Virtuoso. So we'll take a look at Eerie Harpist here. It has Virtuoso. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So Virtuoso says whenever you cast a multicolored spell, do something. So it rewards you for playing lots and lots of different colors. So kind of cool. And it kind of shows how like this set sees more colors as more instruments coming together in a symphony. So kind of cool.
That's interesting.
And then the other one of the other mechanics in the set is Resonance, as we see here on Ethereal Chord. So it's 1 mana to scry 3, which, you know, that's whatever. But then you have Resonance, and if you cast it for its resonance cost instead, you exile it. And then when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, you put this card into your graveyard and add this card's effects and colors to that spell. So if you play this and then say like Lightning Bolt will deal 3 damage and you'll scry 3, and Lightning Bolt will be a red-blue spell. So kind of cool. It helps get you those multicolored cards to trigger your Virtuoso things. So kind of a cool way to do that.
That's fascinating.
I love how Resonance is very resonant as a mechanic. It's kind of like how you cast it the first time and then it still resonates throughout the air and time. So very cool. Next one is Imaginarium, where, as we see here on Oppressive Nightmares, you destroy target creature with power less than or equal to the number of colors among cards in your graveyard. So Imaginarium always does something based on the number of colors among cards in your graveyard. So you have Virtuoso that cares about you casting multicolored spells, and then you have Imaginarium, which even if your multicolored creatures died or your multicolored spells are in your graveyard, you can still get some benefit from them, which is kind of cool.
And we've also got some flavor from the set with Ashiok on that last card.
Yes, Ashiok is in this set too. Ashiok's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
And then anyway, for our last mechanic here, we have returning one, Renown. We saw this before in Lorado with like Renown sheriffs and outlaws and things, but here it's kind of like more of a Renown artists and musicians and things. So it fits pretty well. So interested to see if it differentiates itself from how it was used originally in Magic or how it was used in Lorado too.
Yeah.
So those are the main mechanics of the set, but one of the bigger mechanics that we didn't really get to is, I mean, just taking a look here, here's the white, blue, black, red cards. There's very few. Here's the green ones. There's a ton of multicolored cards. There are so many multicolored cards in the set. Like we said, I think one of the goals of this set, and it's kind of interesting, is just to make you want to play as many colors as possible. Like all the mechanics we went over, they're pretty much in all 5 of the colors. So it's not like there's any super, like, red is Virtuoso and blue is Resonance and black is Imaginarium. No, they all kind of have those mechanics in all the colors. So this set is kind of unique in that it really just wants you to, if you're playing Sealed or draft as many of the colors as you can into your deck and play them all at once, which is kind of cool. And some of the ways it helps do that are with some mana fixing. We got some kind of cool mana fixing here. We have things like Chromatic Brush, where you can add a mana of any color to your mana pool, or choose 1 or more colors. The next spell you cast this turn is the chosen colors. So you can, again, cast a Lightning Bolt, tap this, and then, hey, let's make it white, blue, black, red, green. Why not? And that'll trigger your Virtuoso things if you want. You also have, of course, some common dual lands, but instead of just coming into play tapped, one of the cool things that the creator does here is that he did a little bit of a twist on it. So take a look at Cloudy Jungle here. When Cloudy Jungle enters the battlefield, it doesn't untap during your next untap step. So that means you can use it the turn you play it. But if you do, then you don't get to use it next turn.
Huh.
So it's kind of, but if you don't use it the turn you play it, then it's fine. You're golden too. So it's kind of an interesting take on that enters the battlefield taps.
Yeah, that's a new thing. That's very interesting.
And just to show off a few cool cards before we get to the exhibitions here we have some of the mythics like Creativity. 5 mana, all the colors, flying. During each turn, you may cast one card you own from outside the game.
What?
So you get to be very creative with how you destroy your opponents.
That's insane.
And then we have one of my favorite cards, Pretentious Critic. So when it enters the battlefield, you choose one. You can search your library for a multicolored card and put it on top of your library, or you can put a multicolored permanent on the bottom of its owner's library. So you can either say, your card is terrible. Here, let me show you one that's so much better, or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm in love with that card.
You call that abstract postmodernism?
Then we have another cool card, some hybrid stuff. Lots of hybrid in the set as well. Easy way to get multicolored triggers. Luck of the Draw is a very cool one. When it enters the battlefield, you name 3 non-land cards. And whenever you draw a card, you may reveal it. If you reveal a card with the chosen name, put a luck counter on this. And then if it has 5 or more luck counters on it, you win the game. So you also see this kind of like circus theme going on. That's kind of how like black and red fit into the world of musicians and performers as well. They have this kind of like sadistic circus vibe to them, which is kind of cool. So anyway, that's just taking a very brief look at what the set has to offer. So what next Abby and I are going to do is we're going to do some exhibition matches.
Yes.
We'll be playing some decks, and then we'll do a sealed with the set and a draft, and we'll see what it looks like. So first up in the exhibition matches, it's going to be Abby playing Artists and me playing Critics. See you then.
See you then.
Alright, here we are with the exhibition deck that I'll be playing for the Aenyr Custom Magic sets, and as you can see it's blue, white, black Critics. So and what we did is we also threw in some of the common dual lands here. We really want to test that out, threw an uncommon one. And yeah, we'll go over the cards here a little bit real quick, and as I scroll through them, you know, you might be saying, well, this doesn't look like the strongest deck that imaginable that you'd build with these colors or themes or whatever, and that's not really the point of these exhibition matches. The point is for Abby and me to really just get a feel for the commons and uncommons of the set and all the different colors. So what are you oohing about?
I'm just oohing because it sounds fun.
Yeah, so that way we get a real feel for what the commons and uncommons are like in the set, and when we go play sealed and draft the set, then we'll have a better idea on what we want to focus on and what we want to ignore. So here I kind of just took a lot of the Esper commons in the set, put them together. There's a couple mill cards that you probably saw going through there. Don't know if mill is going to be really supported that well or not. Just a couple 1/1 spirit token synergies, as you can see here. So just want to get a feel for everything as much as possible. So that's the deck I'll be playing, so let's get to round 1.
Let's do it.
Alright, so here we are for round 1 of the exhibition match for the Aenyr Custom Magic set. As we saw before, I'm on Esper Critics, and Abby's on Jeskai Artists. So
yes.
Very cool. She's kind of a more aggressive deck and kind of a slower, more controlling one. I like our hand here. We have all of our colors, thanks to Dreamborn Paradise. Can come into play and be a plains if we want it to. And we have a 4-drop and a 4-drop and a 5-drop, but it's a little slow, but I think we'll be fine. So anyway, Abby, you like your hand?
I love it.
All right, go ahead.
Let's do this.
So this thing's kind of cool. We can steal something from Abby if we get enough colors in our graveyard. Chances are we'll just be playing this guy on turn 4. Oh, and we drew a plains. All right, so we have up to turn 4 all set. Do we have any double colors? We have double blue already. Yeah, we'll just play an island and pass turn.
Okay.
Don't quite remember if we had any double colors, but we'll see if it comes up. I want to get this tap land out of the way, so that way if we don't draw another land, we'll get this guy on turn 5. And Abby's leading off with Thundersong Trumpeter. Alright, kind of cool. All set?
Yep. Go ahead.
Alright, so we will untap draw, and we got Diminuendo. Okay, that's kind of cool. So we will, I think, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. So we'll play Dreamborn Paradise. As it comes to play, we choose a color. So let's go ahead and annotate this with, we'll say black. Alright, and we'll pass turn.
Okay.
So again, if we have anything, I think it'd be a double black, but we'll see. And we already have, I know we have a double blue card with the serpent, so we're all set there. But this, we might play this next turn, because then we can, well, no, for the resonance we have to cast it like this initially, so, I guess we won't be playing it next turn. Alright, so Abby has Dreamblade Duelist. Ooh, 2 mana, 3/3, Vigilance, Renown 1. Whoa!
Yes!
That's insane. So it attacks each turn if able and blocks each turn if able. Yeah, wow, what a drawback.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take 2 from your Trumpeter.
Okay.
All set?
Say go.
Yikes, we're getting run over here. We need to do something. Oh, there's the serpent I was talking about. So we might have to just play this defensively to gain 5 life next turn. and that way Abbey doesn't get renown because it won't deal combat damage. Yikes. Well, at least that'll help us get to the vampire sooner, so let's see. Alright, we'll pass for now.
Okay.
Oh boy, because the thing is I would love to just play this guy. Abbey attacks with everything, and then we can diminuendo it or whatever, and then we may be able to blow her out. But if she gets this thing online, then we're not going to even be able to block with our aristocrat. Ugh. And Abbey has her own paradise, getting blue. Very nice. Coming in for attacks.
Of course.
All right. So we have the question here. Do we just want to use our diminuendo? I think the answer is yes, because we're going to gain 5 life, we're going to stop Abbey from getting renown, and we'll get at least 1 card in our graveyard for this. So, yeah, I think we just have to go ahead and cast Diminuendo, give all your guys -3/-0 until end of turn. Alright, so is that okay? Does that happen?
Yep, that happens. I'm going to go ahead and pass turn, say go.
Oh, and you have nothing else to do? Cool. Alright, sounds good. Good to me. Alright, so we have a land. Yep, I guess we'll go ahead and play this, and we'll just do what we can, and we will cast our Delzinian Aristocrat, 2/3 lifelink. Alright, and pass turn.
Okay, that's
nasty. Yeah, well, not when you have this guy that can prevent me from blocking. But the good news is if you prevent me from blocking, then you can't prevent me from attacking, so if you don't have a follow-up, then I might be able to attack. So this guy can also sacrifice creatures. I don't know how important that is. I think we just want to get to mana. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't give lifelink to everyone, or else I would gladly sacrifice a creature to give this guy lifelink. But we're not even that low. We're only at 18 right now, so... Ooh, just in the box. When it enters the battlefield, target creature can't block. Yep. Sounds good. Spooked me. I can't block.
I know. It's so creepy.
All right, so
it really is.
Coming in for 5?
Yes.
This guy's vigilant, so we got to remember to untap him, but I'll take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since he dealt damage to me, you get a renown counter on him. Oh, and he blocks each turn if able. So if I attack, then you have to block with him.
Yep.
Interesting. All right, all set there.
Yeah, pass turn, say go.
All right, so untap and draw. Mystical Minstrel, 1/3. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a 1/1 white spirit token. Ooh, that's kind of nice. So we have a couple options this turn. We can't cast this yet. We cast her inch from opponent's graveyard. Abbey has nothing in her graveyard yet, so we're kind of far away from that. So it's basically either Maskborn Muse. So whenever we... Oh, so it's not just when we mill our opponent, it's just whenever 1 or more cards are put into a player's graveyard. So if we like destroy a creature or something, then we get to draw a card. So that's kind of cool. And it's also a nice blocker. The only issue is we could play this, and then we could follow up with this next turn and we get a 1/1. The only problem with that is, well, if Abbey makes this thing not able to block, then she can attack for a 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus this, we could trade this off. But if we just play the Muse, then we'll have a 2/5 to keep this back anyway. Yeah, I think we're just going to do that. I mean, I'd love to make a spirit, but we just need to get more stuff down, and maybe this will help us crawl back into this game. So we're going to go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a tough decision there, but I think this uses our mana well, and this way if we draw a kill spell or something, we might be able to draw a card. If we start milling Abbey, then we can start drawing some cards. And we'll see what happens. Oh, Abbey, something for 5 mana. It is Fade into Nothing. Oh, no. So if it's multicolored, put it second from the top instead. So what we have to do to put something second in the top is we have to play the top card face down.
Yep.
Don't know what that is. Then we have to move this to the top of the library, and then we move this to the top of the library. Yikes, that was disgusting.
Sorry.
All right, so what are you doing?
So I'm going to tap down my trumpeter to make sure that your aristocrat cannot attack or block this turn.
Yep, makes sense. And then you're coming in with these two?
Of course.
Oh man, that was what a blowout. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep, 8 in the face.
And don't forget to untap your duelist.
Yes.
Oh man, we can't even attack with this guy in the backswing because he's just a 4/4. This guy's insane.
Yeah, it's
if I see
ridiculous.
him in Drafter Sealed, I'm playing him. Alright, you all set?
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, so let's untap, draw. Membrane of Souls for 6 when it's battlefield create. Ooh, okay, so that might help us get back. So we have it's either this or this. I think we just got to do this guy. It just creates so many things. So we're going to play Membrane of Souls. 0/3 Defender Flying. When it comes to play, create 3 1/1 spirits. So let's create some spirits.
That's pretty nutty.
1, 2, 3. And we'll pass turn. Can't attack with this guy into this wall. So Let's see what Abbey has this turn.
I need some answers here, so...
Some answers? I think you're doing just fine. Alright, what do you got? You have
Skyseeker!
Ooh, Skyseeker. Love this card. So 4 mana, 2/1 flying. When it enters the battlefield, draw 2. So boom, boom. You go up to 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
You get anything good?
Oh, I've got a couple things.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm going to tap down the 2/3 here.
Yep, can't block.
Yep.
Oh man, that hurts a lot too, because we could have quadruple blocked the 4/4 and it has to attack. Oh, kind of surprised that you're attacking with the Just in the Box there, but we will go ahead and happily block it.
Oh, I'm full of surprises.
Is there any way we have to blink this? Not currently in hand. So the question is, what do we block with this? Do we block with Membrane of Souls? Membrane of Souls could block this thing forever, but a Spirit could also block it. Yeah, I think we're just gonna... Yeah, we'll block with the Spirit. Alright, so we'll block with the Spirit there.
Okay, so you'll chump with everything? And
Well, not chump. I'll trade with the Just in the Box.
Ah, yes, that's right.
So
okay.
2 Spirits down.
Jack in the Box down.
Yep. All set?
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, so we will untap, draw, we'll get this thing back. I think it's time to play this bad boy. So we're going to pay 6 for Deep Sea Dream Hunter. 6/6, can't attack unless a card has been put into a graveyard this turn. So it can attack, but that's probably fine. Alright, so can we attack? Nope, definitely cannot attack our 2/3 into the 4/4, so we'll go ahead and pass the turn.
Okay.
Man, this thing's just an impenetrable wall over here.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal, I'm not going to lie.
And so I'm thinking now that maybe chump blocking with the Spirit might have been a mistake, because what we could have done is if we had another power out, we'd have 2 Spirits plus 2 here, we'd have 4 power, so even if Abbey made the Deep Sea Dream Hunter and able to block, which she probably will this turn, we could still quadruple block the Duelist and take care of it. But that's not what happened, and Abbey instead played Echoborn Muse, her rare, so it has flying for some reason. That's kind of strange.
Because it's awesome.
I guess she's just so high on playing that violin.
Yeah, man, she's
double triggers on enters the battlefield thing, so... Anyway... You gonna make my Serpent unable to block and get in with your guy?
Let's see here. Yes, I am.
Alright, let's do it.
Because that Serpent is just crazy.
Yeah, 6/6, pretty big.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get in with your guy.
Okay, so I'm gonna get in with this guy.
Alright, yep, makes sense. And we will chump block with the Membrane of Souls.
Okay.
So Membrane of Souls down, untap your guy.
Yep.
All set?
Looks good to me, go ahead.
Alright, so we will untap, draw. So this thing, now that's interesting. So what I'm thinking here, what I'm seeing is we can cast an instant sorcery, or a creature card from an opponent's graveyard without paying its mana cost if its converted mana cost is less than, I keep thinking if its colors are less than the number of colors that we have. So right now we can cast something, we have 3 colors in our graveyard. So we can cast something from Abbey's that costs 3, so nothing. Okay. And never mind, Dreams from Beyond, not very good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could play either just Maskborn Muse, which would be okay, or we could play the Mystical Minstrel plus entry fee, and we get a 1/1 white creature. Yeah, that seems good. Oh, but wait a minute. We need white for entry fee. We need white for Mystic Minstrel, and we don't have double white. No, playing this thing killed us. Oh wow. Or drawing the double swamp. So I guess we'll just play this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just as a 2/5, and yeah, we still gotta pass the turn. Can't attack with anything into this 4/4. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh my god. We need to either kill this thing or take care of this 4/4. Man, this is brutal. I would have killed to have another white source out.
Alright, so we're going to play a card with its resonance cost.
Ooh, resonance. Alright,
yes.
What is it?
Yes, so we're going to go ahead and do Serenade of the Mists.
Okay. Oh, alright, so what are you bouncing?
So for this one, I'm going to bounce your...
For this one? Oh, I don't like hearing that.
So for the fatty of the fatties, I'm going to go for the 6/6 first.
Yep, fatty back in hand.
So I'll put that fatty away.
Alright, so let's exile this. Put it next to your lands just so that we know that it's exiled.
Yes. And then I'm going to play Blade Whirl.
Oh, okay. So who's getting double strike?
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give this to our flyer.
The flyer.
Our Echoborn Muse.
Ooh, okay. So you're putting it on the Echoborn Muse, so she gets +1/+1, gains double strike. Ugh. And so when you cast Blade Whirl, now you put Serenade of the Mist into your graveyard. and you add this thing's text to it, so you can return another permanent to its owner's hand. Very nice.
Oh, poo!
So what are you returning to my hand?
You're 2/5. You're
Oh my god. That tempo, though.
Yes.
Alright, so let's get rid of all this nonsense.
All
And
right.
I assume you're getting in with everybody?
Well,
Or you...
first I'm gonna tap down your aristocrat.
Yep, makes sense. Can't block. Alright.
And then I'm going to come in for beats.
Alright. Oh boy. So we have a 3/4 double striker. Yeah, we just gotta... Wait, are we just dead? Yeah, because then we take 4 from here. This guy can't block. Take 2 from here. Yeah, we are just dead. Barf. Wow, that resonance was pretty good that time.
Yeah, that was really good.
Wow. Yikes, we kind of got run over there, so I think we can't keep such a slow hand in the next one. But we'll see if we can take down Abbey in the next game.
Yeah.
Alright, here we are for round 2 of the Aenyr exhibitions. Critics versus artists. Critics are going to try and get their revenge this time.
Uh-huh.
So, I said we don't want to keep a slower hand. This one has 2 5-drops and a 6-drop in it, but it also has this one for as a 1-drop, which is a pretty interesting removal spell, and I really want to try it out and see what it's like. And we have 3 lands, so this means what I like about hands like this is that if we draw lands, great, we get to play our 5-drop, 6-drops. And if we don't draw lands, unless we're drawing like black spells, then it means we're probably going to be, casting the cheaper things or drawing the cheaper things in our deck to cast. So I kind of like this hand. We'll see what happens though. And Abby, you like your hand?
I love it.
All right, we're in play since we lost, so pass turn to you.
All right.
Really interested to see how this is. I mean, it seems pretty good. It's like a bad swords to plowshares, so reverse bad swords to plowshares. Anyway, and well, it's starting to come true. All right, pass turn. We drew an expensive black card, which is the one thing we don't want to draw. So let's just put all of our stuff that we can't cast over here. I really like this thing too, because it might let us get some value, and we might be able to ambush something, so let's see how it works. And Abbey has, even Aerosaltant. So 1/2 flying, renown 1. Ooh, okay.
It's a bird wizard.
It's a bird wizard.
Ah!
Alright, well, we'll see if we can deal with that. Untap, draw. Okay, so we drew a land. That's the good news. So the question is, do we just do this right away? Because we do have this, and we're at 4 lands. Sure, we might take a hit from this, but I think we just want to slow down Abbey as much as possible. So, although, this would be so good to put on the guy that has to attack and block each turn, but Abbey doesn't have a red, and she didn't play it on turn 2, and I'm pretty sure she would play it if she had it, so we'll go ahead and play Quell Eloquence, and we will attach it to your Aerosaltant, so whenever this guy attacks or blocks, I gain 5 life.
What? That's ridiculous.
You don't have to attack or block with him.
I think you just wasted that, to be honest.
I mean, that's what we were trying to figure out here, because I could wait a few turns and then cast this guy, which would probably get rid of this because it'd only become a 2/3.
Go ahead.
Oh, but hey, I mean, if we're getting some extra turns here where you're not doing anything, then I am perfectly happy. And
I
of
wouldn't
course,
say I'm not doing anything.
well, we'll see what you do. And we're getting more stuff that we can't cast, which I don't like, and pass turn to you.
All right.
And we both have very similar mana right here. You have some plains and an island. I have a plains and an island. Of course, Abbey has red where I have black. That's the difference between critics,
I guess.
Critics versus the passionate artists. Ooh, you got your red. So, anything coming?
No, not yet.
Alright, so we'll see if we draw a swamp, then we might have some things. Oh my god, we just keep drawing these things we can't cast. Come on, deck. Pass the turn. The good news is, I mean, we're not doing anything, but Abby's not doing anything. And at this point, where we've kind of like drawn a couple blanks, I think I'm glad that we used the pseudo removal spell on this flyer. So now Abby's at 5, and she has something, and it's Delzinian Sellsword. So renown 1, whenever it attacks me, tap target creature. Oh my god. Your deck is just full of things that make it so I can't block.
It's full of surprises.
Chock full. Oh, are you serious? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've drawn like nothing but black cards. The one thing I didn't want to draw. Oh boy. Well, if we'd drawn any other land this turn, it would have been perfect. Then we could flash this thing in after Abby's trigger attacks.
Is that some Johnning I hear over there?
And just go. Just go. It's not John's because I'm not making excuses because I haven't lost yet.
Oh, that's true. Okay, all right.
But we do have 7 cards in hand. We need
to
draw just like lands for the rest of the game. Deck, did you hear me? Give me lands for the rest of the game. You love to do that when sometimes. You can do it now. All right, Echoborn Muse, sure. Another flyer. So this Delzinian Sellsword getting in?
Of course.
All right, we take 3. Becomes renown.
Yep, let's get that.
Yikes. So now it's a 4/4, and Abbey has a 2/4. Oh boy. Big draw step coming up. All right, let's see what we get. All right, it's a swamp. Thank God. So we have some options here. It's some pretty bad. This would be the best one, but I don't think we can afford to do that right now. This thing dies. No, that's not helpful. Oh, by afford, I mean we can't afford all the black mana. So this thing catered to 3/3. That's not even that helpful right here. Oh man. So this is a 4/4. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to, but then Abbey can tap it down? Well, yeah, I guess we might as well. So we'll play Dream Drinker. Okay. So when it enters the battlefield, you put the top X cards of your library into your graveyard, where X is the number of colors in my graveyard, and I have no colors. So you can go.
What is that?
My deck's not working out as well as yours is.
No.
And now your Lifespring River, it since you already paid the tax for it, it's all good now.
It's totally cool.
Yeah, I kind of like that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. All
So
right.
the plan is Abby's going to attack. She's going to tap down our guy. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then next turn we'll have this to hopefully do some blocking. So we'll see. All right, Abby has curses. She's just fatty after fatty after fatty now. First strike, haste. Attacks each turn. Yikes. All right, everyone's coming in.
Yep, everyone's coming in, and I'll tap down your Dream Drinker.
Yep, obviously. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
Oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down to 8 or down to 7. Well, we tried. Our deck hates us. Alright, okay, so we did draw a land. That's the good news. Bad news is it wasn't a black, so we can't do this. But we can do this. And I think that's going to be good. So as long as Abbey doesn't have a bounce spell. So we'll pay Deep Sea Dream Hunter, and we'll pass the turn.
Alright.
So the one thing our deck did this game that I liked was the Quell Eloquence. That was pretty good. So, oh no, what's this? Oh, be kind. Fade into... No! Yes, move to top.
Sorry.
Move to top of library. Attack. Sorry. Yeah, you attack with everyone. You tap my guy. And it's over. Oh, we got so wrecked. So yeah, we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blah. Wow. We just got destroyed there.
Wrecked.
I mean, to be fair, these are just exhibition decks. They're not supposed to be fantastic, but not being able to hit the second black for our removal spell here.
Yeah, that was awful.
And just, having a ton of 5-drops that just got clogged up. These are good lessons to learn for when we're doing sealed and draft, because, in some sets you can draft 5-drops, 6-drops, tons of them, and then you'll be fine. It's not a big deal. But in this one, we just saw how easily you can get punished by if you're just sitting there dirtling around while your opponent's casting 2-drops, 3-drops, bounce spells, and as we saw from your deck, there's a ton of ways to make it so creatures can't block in this set. So even though, I resolved this 6-6 both games, I easily lost both times just because you made it not able to block or you bounced it or whatever. So
artists are pretty creative like that.
Yeah, so even though the critics lost, they're going to, as critics do, be very critical of this match, learn a lot from it, and hopefully we'll take some of what we learned into the next set of exhibitions. Yeah. So we'll see you in the next videos.
Meow.